Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man 123 and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be reviewing the Lego Harry Potter Hagrid's Hut Buckbeak's Rescue Set 75947. In this set there are 6 minifigs and they are Harry, Hermione, Ron, Hagrid, Cornelius Fudge, and the Executioner. And I must say, the minifig selection for this set is perfect, considering it is the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm really glad to actually get these 6 minifigs, because it's definitely realistic to when we do see Hagrid's Hut in the Prisoner of Azkaban, as well as the design and look of the minifigs. So, starting off with Harry, Hermione, and Ron, it's definitely really nice to get their Prisoner of Azkaban clothing, especially for Hermione, because this is only my second version of her from the Prisoner of Azkaban. The only other version I have was from the Hogwarts Express, and it's definitely really nice to actually get the Time Turner printed on her torso, because I definitely think that it's such a really nice inclusion to the design for her torso, as well as for Ron, because I believe this is only my first or second version of him, and it's definitely really nice to actually see him in like that really nice sort of like dark red sweater. But with Harry, I think this is like probably like my fourth version of him, so I'm not overly excited to have his Prince of Azkaban version again. As for Hagrid, Cornelius Fudge, and the Execution, it's definitely really nice to have Hagrid once again as a minifig, because he's definitely such a unique and just a really awesome minifig. But what I'm really interested to see if this is the exact same version from the Great Hall set, so I might have to see if they actually are the exact same minifig, but just from looking back and forth, I definitely think they are. As for Cornelius Fudge, he's actually exclusive to this set, and I must say, considering he's only briefly in the Prisoner of Azkaban, it's nice to actually get a minifig on him, because I don't think in this new wave of Lego Harry Potter sets from 2018 to 2022, I don't think we've gotten a minifig version of him, and it's really nice to actually get, I believe it's pronounced bowler hat, so it's definitely really nice to get that piece, as well as his torso and leg printing is definitely really cool. And the final minifig for the set is the Executioner, which I was really shocked to actually see in this set, considering just how dark and like disturbing his presence was in the film. But I must say, he's definitely a really unique and interesting minifig to actually get in a set like this. And I must say, I do like the inclusion of him, because rather than just getting the same minifigs over and over again in sets and just like reusing different minifigs, I'm really glad they're sort of branching out and just using a bunch of different characters and scenarios present in the Harry Potter films and sort of combining those characters into sets. And I must say, it's definitely really nice to actually get a minifig like the Execution. But as the box described, this set wouldn't be possible without Buckbeak, and I just love how realistic this looks to the film, with the amount of detail included, with the printing for the eyes and just the sort of shaping for the beak, and then the feather or fur detailing poking out. The wing design is definitely really cool as well. Also, the sort of claws or like feet sort of poking out at the bottom there. But what I like most about Buckbeak is that they captured sort of that majestic look in which the Prisoner of Azkaban does display Buckbeak as. Now moving on to the build for this set, this is split into 2 separate parts. The first one is this pumpkin patch, and then the next part is obviously Hagrid's hut. So starting off with the pumpkin patch, it's such a realistic and nice inclusion to actually get in a set like this, because in the Prisoner of Azkaban, Hagrid's hut is basically just covered with patches of pumpkins, and for a set like this, it's just really nice to actually get, rather than just getting Hagrid's hut. And although it might be a simple concept, I really love the inclusion of it, and it also does have a way to actually tie Buckbeak up with this chain here, and it's a nice inclusion, but I'm really not going to use it much. But now moving on to Hagrid's hut, I must say, considering this set came out in 2018, it definitely does hold up hold up as one of my favorite Lego Harry Potter sets. Because I just love the design and just how unique it is compared to other Lego Harry Potter sets. The shaping, the different techniques they use, it just looks really awesome and just so realistic to Hagrid's hut in the Prisoner of Azkaban. I love the color scheme as well, especially with like that run down look it does have, with the plants poking out and just the different sort of color schemes to sort of build the walls up. It just creates that really realistic rundown effect, and I definitely think it looks really awesome. And the roof design, I must say, was really interesting to build because I really haven't built any Lego sets like this, and I love how it gives that sort of like semicircle design for a roof because that is such a unique design and definitely something really interesting for the set. And this set is split into two sections using Technopins to actually connect them together. The first part is this larger area here, and then the second part is this smaller area. And as you might have seen with the doors, they do include stickers, and I just really wish they were prints because they are so hard to line up, and once you actually stick them down, it is very hard if you make a mistake to actually peel them off again. And there's also a sticker on this panel here for the wall, and I really like that sticker because it just has so much detail in it, but I just wish it was printed because it is so hard to actually once again line up. But turning around the set, it does reveal some really awesome detailing inside, and although it might be cramped and small, I definitely think it gives that really realistic design for Hagrid's hut. So starting off with the smallest room, I really like the spider crawling around because it definitely gives that really realistic effect to Hagrid's hut. And then there's also a chest in the corner with, I believe, only a golden frog in it, or I mean a chocolate frog, and then his little seat area here with the Daily Prophet, the boy who lived. I really wish they gave more printings for the Daily Prophet because there's definitely so much they could do. And then the back door here with the sticker does appear there. And then now moving on to the sort of second area, the bigger or larger area. I really like the sort of pots and nice and just cutlery hanging up. I definitely think that is such a cool effect. And then in the back there, he does have his umbrella and a shovel, and then his sort of seat there with a bag, and then also a candle in the background over there, and then a little area with a teapot for like Harry and his friends to sit around. And then I believe the egg in the fireplace there is actually a reference to the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone when he does get Norbit, I believe, that dragon egg. And then the fireplace does light up, which I definitely think is a nice inclusion. You just have to press down on like the chimney, or you can actually push that up and do it like that, and I definitely think that looks really awesome. And there's also like this sort of chimney part at the top here, and I definitely think that's a nice inclusion. Yeah, I didn't think it worked if you push that down, so you have to sort of like lift that up and do it like that, and it definitely is a really nice feature. And there is fire in the fireplace there. So now taking a look at the packaging for this set. It does show some of the other sets you can get in this wave, as well as the sort of combining the Great Hall, the Whomping Willow, and Clock Tower sets together to create this really awesome version of Hogwarts. And then the box for the set has such a really nice box art. I really like that sort of hills design with like the trees in the background because it's definitely realistic to where Hagrid's hut is actually located on the Hogwarts grounds. And then at the back it does show you what's included within the inside, and then the play feature for the fireplace, and then just some pictures of Harry and his friends. So, hope you guys did enjoy this video because I really did enjoy sharing my thoughts and opinions on the LEGO Harry Potter Hagrid's Hut Buckbeak's Rescue. And considering this set came out in 2018, I definitely think it holds up as probably being one of my favorite LEGO Harry Potter sets. But apart from that, I would definitely love to hear what you have to say down in the comments below. And as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can say goodbye.